More claims tonight about workers not being paid properly at a now closed grocery store. The last Dutchie's location closed this month, and that was months after the company's business director was fined and ordered to pay former workers. CTV's Heather Senoran joining us live now. And Heather, we should note it's been more than a year and a half since we first broke this story, which all started with 4 new Canadians who were working at Dutchie's.
A lot has happened since then, Tony. There's been more allegations of unpaid work, not just former employees. Businesses and vendors also came forward. Then there were protests, orders to pay, court delays, and a sentencing. But we're going back to one of the people who first shared her story, and she says she's still waiting.
We was so happy.
Natalia Savka fled Ukraine, a war-torn country, for a new life in Canada. After a few months, she landed a job at Dutchie's fresh food market in Kitchener.
I was happy because it's new experience, it's store, service customer.
But it went downhill fast.
Every paycheck, every checks from my salary was concerned.
She claims she's still out more than $4,000, and her son, who also used to work there, is out $3,800.
But promise, every time promise, next check will be good, and it was lying.
Savka was one of 4 whistleblowers who first put a spotlight on claims about unpaid work, leading to a slew of protests and similar allegations. Savka believes immigrants were taken advantage of.
They don't have information, experience.
In June, Dutchie's company director Michael Renkema was sentenced for 13 counts of wage theft under the Employment Standards Act. At the time, Renkema's lawyer said the 13 former employees were paid.
I hope that Minister of Finance will pay all of my money.
Savka was not one of the 13 former employees. While she has a new job, she says she still wants what she's owed as the bills keep piling up.
Pay to rent, pay to some credit, pay to some things for my kids. I have 3 kids.
According to the Ministry of Labor, since 2010, Dutchie's received about 80 violations, with over half unsatisfied or under investigation. Savka hopes this doesn't happen again and claims her friends who are also former employees are also still waiting to be paid.
Because this guy know how to fool people, government, system. He knows how to do.
The Kitchener store closed in August 2024. Earlier this month, the Waterloo store closed after 15 years in business.
I know that business, Mike's business, how he work, and his business died a long time. It was only official.
In June, Renkema was fined $7,500, and Dutchie's as a corporation was fined $25,000. According to Renkema's lawyer, more than $10,000 was also paid to the Ministry of Labor and Ministry of Finance. Mike Renkema declined to comment on today's story. On the Waterloo store's last day, November 1st, a social media post said the closure will allow Renkema to focus on his health and other commitments, including honoring his promise to former employees and suppliers.